Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Roman. I'm a DIY rebuilder. I'm in the process of rebuilding 2010 Bobcat T320 right now, and in this video we're actually gonna start working on the body. This Bobcat has been sitting on my backyard for at least 4 years, and in this video let's move it on the driveway and let's do some work to it. Let's get to it. So I've managed to raise this lift arm. It's actually wouldn't want to go up, and I kind of guessed that the problem was in this side lift cylinder, and it was actually, yes, it was the problem. That cylinder on this side was actually stuck. So I pulled this pivot pin out. It came pretty easily, I would say, just with a slide hammer, a couple taps, and it came right out. But the bottom one, as you can probably tell, it's all what do you call this? So you can see the heat. I was using a torch heating it all around, and it still wouldn't come out. And I was heating, I mean, this thing was glowing, and it still wouldn't come out. Anyway, today what we're gonna do is actually sandblasting. I've started doing some sandblasting, as you can probably see on this side. I got the side of the arm blasted a little bit over here, over there, just playing around. But this today we are gonna be doing a lot more of the sandblasting. I have to sandblast this whole area, underneath, inside, everything that is rusty. I'm gonna be sandblasting a little bit on this side. This arm is fine, and you know, everywhere where the rust is. Got all these areas, as you can see, the water got in from the last night's rain, and it started to rust again pretty quickly. This right here is actually sand, but you can see rust forming on the bare metal. So this is what I got so far. This whole area is all sanded. This arm sanded, I mean the sandblasted. This area pretty much everywhere except this other side right here. I kind of forgot about this spot, so I'm gonna get this knocked out pretty really quick. And I was thinking about taking sprocket off, because I'm gonna have to take sprockets off anyway, because I have to change oil in those drive motors. But anyway, so let me do a little bit more sanding, and I'll show you end results when I clean everything up. All right, so it's just gonna be just like that. So guys, I've scrubbed down the bottom, the floor pan of the Bobcat as good as I can, and I decided to try pressure washing sandblasting method. So this is what we're gonna do first. We're gonna take these hoses off and plug those holes with the plugs, and then set up a pressure washer and do some cleaning. So let's get to it. Okay, so behind that little cover there is a grease fitting. There should be two of them. When I remove one of them, grease will come out and tension is supposed to be off the track, and hopefully we won't have to put up a lot of fight to get it off, which I feel like it's not going to be a case. I feel it's going to be quite a fight. Well, now is the fun part, to get this thing off. Well, guys, I consider I got away pretty easily with removing this track. I thought there was going to be a little bit more fight, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So we are going to do the same thing we did on that side as far as removing these cables, these hoses, and we're going to be ready for sandblasting. I did a little bit of sanding. As you can see, the sides I tried to smooth out the areas where the sandblasting and the paint meets. Took some side panels off, sprockets. I took hoses off, pretty much removed as much as I could. Also removed this ram right here, sprocket, side panels. Did a little bit of sanding on arms, on the side as well. I'm pretty much done with doing, just see what I'm doing. Pretty much done with doing dry sandblasting. I'm using play sand, which you're not supposed to because it's got silica, and yeah, I can definitely, from my experience, I can definitely tell it's not a pleasant thing to do. Even though I was wearing a mask, respirator, the hood, and I still, after a day of sanding, my lungs were not happy. Anyway, so let's get to the wet sandblasting, and it should be much more pleasant, but I don't know how effective it's gonna be. Yeah, let's just find out. Okay guys, so I've made quite a mess. One more, or a couple more days of sandblasting, and I could have brought beach chairs here and who needs to go to the beach? Anyway, so this is what I did. I sandblasted, pressure washer sandblasted floors just as far as I can reach. These floors right here, I didn't want to remove paint completely. I only cared about rust and like wherever the pressure washer sandblasting is actually pretty good at removing rust, but not so much paint, at least the one that I had, or the setup that I had, because my pressure washer is kind of old as well. So I didn't care about paint. I needed to get rust as much as I can, and again, I didn't get the whole rust completely off. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but just take my word for it. There's still quite a bit of rust left on that floors, and especially like all the way in the corners. There's no way I can really get to those corners, but that's good enough for me. I mean, I could have spent quite a bit more time and get it completely out, just where in the areas where I can reach it, but it's just not worth to me. Otherwise there would be literally a beach on my driveway.